Shalom, Zohar Lech Lecha, Yom Reveri, the fourth day. Patach ve'amar. Nafshi iviticha balayla, afuchi b'kirbi ashrayecha. Nafshi, which is the lowest level of the soul, iviticha yearns towards you, towards God. Afuchi b'kirbi ashrayecha. Even maruach, which is the higher level of my soul, also yearns to you, wants to be attached to you. This we have already commented on this verse. But here, pay attention. When man goes to his bed to sleep, his soul goes out of his body and starts ascending. And if you say that all the souls leave their bodies and go up, maybe, but not all get the honor to be close to the light of the king. In other words, in proximity of the divine presence. And when the soul leaves the body and starts going up, it leaves in the body only a little imprint of the soul, so the body can still be alive until it will come back after. And when the soul wants to go up and starts going up, how many levels and levels does she have to go up? When the soul ascends, she is stopped by all these levels, which in the first are negative levels. And these negative levels want to stop the soul from going up even higher. Now, depending what the soul did during the day. If it did some good thing and it purified itself, it gets to go through all these negative forces and keeps on ascending. But if it did not, I mean, if the soul impurified itself during the day and did negative things, then these negative forces in those higher levels keep it down. ותמר מודילה מילין ואי תדבקת באינון מילין דזמן קריב ולזמין דייכין בה ומועדילה מילין כדיבין ודין עזדה כהגבה וכל לילה עד שתער ברנש ותעבלתך. And these negative forces talk to this soul and start telling it all type of things that might happen to it and things that will happen to it. And some of these things are true and some of these things are not true. Now, we know that the best sheker, the best lies, are the ones that have some truth in it. Zakaininu sadikia de galelon kutsha v'yechu razin dilet bechalma begin istamerun mindina. Lucky and meritant are the souls of the righteous that do go up and go through all these negative dimensions, and they have the merit that kutsha v'yechu, that the Lord reveals to them in the dream how to protect themselves, how to be ready for Yom Adin, for the Day of Judgment, what they should do, what they should not do, and to help them to get on the right path. And woe to the other souls which impurify themselves and do not get to go to that level. ינון דלה הסתאבו, קצר כבעשהו, נפשה סלקה ועלה בין כל הנדרגים בקדמותה, וסלקה ולטה בקבהו, ולבטה עזלה ושתת וסלקה כפום אורחה. And this power that is given to the soul that did not impurify himself to go up and up and up and up. And when these negative forces have no hold on it, because it is a soul that has done what is right in the eyes of the Lord. So it just keeps on going up. That and then it goes through another dimension, which is a higher dimension, which allows it to go even higher. And it has the merit to go benoam, the Malka, which means in the palace of the Lord. Of course, here we're not talking of anything physical, anything. We're talking of the palace of the Lord. We're talking simply a spiritual dimension, which is a very pure dimension, which is very close to God, but still far from His own presence, because there are so many degrees from us to its pure presence. But at least there is ways and there's degrees when we get closer to that presence, and this is one of them. And this man that has this merit of going up is this man that has a part in the world to come. And this is the soul that wants to attach to what is positive, to the Lord, and always is looking for this attachment. And when it does attach to it, it wants to stay to it. It wants to bond to this presence. ויעז ביתר זינה קדישה בעדך, ודווקא מתאמן, ובגין כך כתיב, נפשי ויתיר בלילה, בגין נמרדה ביתר ולית הפתת ביתר זינה חרה נמחתה. And this soul does not attach to anything that is negative, and does not want to attach to anything that is negative. And it always looks for the right path, how to do good, how to be attached to the Lord. And that's why it is written in the first verse that we say, Nafshi iviticha balayla. My soul yearns for you. Yearns for what? We understand now that it means that we're saying this verse that when the soul is going to exit the body to start going up, it yearns to go up. It yearns to go through all this negative dimension and gets to this positive dimension, which are even higher. This is what my soul yearns for. And this is what I say before I go to sleep, because this is what I try to do. And consciously, during the day, we should be aware of that. We should be aware that everything that we do during the day affects us in our ascent during the night. And the most positive things that we do, and when I say positive, could be a lot of things, not only religious things, just being good, just giving charity, doing all type of good deeds. All these things talk for us, defend us, and help us go up. Anything that is the opposite, any harm that we do, any commandment that we don't observe, anything that we do that is bad, also become entities that take form in the negativity and stops us from ascending. So we should always keep in mind that what we do during the day is present during the night. So let's do good things. So when we go up, we have the merit to be near the divine presence. Amen. Shalom.